President Donald Trump recently revealed he is exploring a proposal to distribute 20% of the savings uncovered by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, directly to American citizens, a move that could intensify the nation's ongoing struggle with persistent inflation. Speaking at the FII Priority Summit in Miami on Wednesday, Trump outlined the concept, saying, "We're considering a new idea where 20% of DOGE savings goes to American citizens, and another 20% helps reduce the national debt. The notion of a DOGE dividend, a taxpayer-funded payout drawn from DOGE's cost-cutting efforts, first surfaced on Tuesday when a user on Musk's X platform suggested it. Musk responded, saying he'd check with the president. While Trump offered few specifics, the proposed payout could inject significant cash into the economy at a time when inflation remains stubbornly above the Federal Reserve's 2% target, climbing to 3% in January, the highest since June 2024. This wouldn't mark the first instance of direct government payments to Americans. During the pandemic, over 476 million payments totaling $814 billion were disbursed. In Trump's first term, eligible Americans received $1,200 checks in March 2020 and $600 in December 2020, followed by a $1,400 payment under President Joe Biden in March 2021. Just over a year after the final round, inflation soared to a 41-year peak. Though inflation has been fueled by multiple factors, supply chain bottlenecks, shifting demand during the pandemic, and Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine, some economists point to hefty government spending as a key driver. A St. Louis Fed study estimated that pandemic-era stimulus accounted for 2.6 points of the 7.9% inflation rate in February 2022, noting that generous fiscal support boosted demand for goods, but production couldn't keep pace. Today, the U.S. economy is far removed from the pandemic's early days of lockdowns and shuttered businesses, yet the Fed continues grappling with lingering inflation. January saw consumer prices jump 0.5%, the steepest monthly rise since August 2023, signaling inflation may be trending upward again. In a Tuesday Fox News interview, Trump pinned the blame on the Biden administration, declaring, "Inflation is back. I had nothing to do with it." He vowed to address it on day one of his presidency. However, the DOGE dividend isn't the only potential hurdle. Economists warn that Trump's proposed tariffs and mass deportations could drive up costs for everyday goods and services. Still, some argue that curbing inflation requires tackling the ballooning national debt, which hit $35.5 trillion in fiscal year 2024, a $1.4 trillion jump from 2023, per the Treasury Department. The debt-to-GDP ratio also rose 2 points from 2023, underscoring the growing economic strain. Trump, who established DOGE via executive order last month, claims it's already saving taxpayers billions daily by rooting out government fraud and waste.